Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Sai. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are ready for an absolute. In today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and make a tier list of every single weapon in this game, from the best weapons all the way over to the worst weapons. Here is my tier list of every single weapon in Farlight 84. Okay, here we are. We have our tier list. We got tier S, A, B, C, and F, and all our weapons that's available to us now in global launch. So let's go ahead and start with the AK-77. AK-77, not a bad AR whatsoever. Beautiful iron size, beautiful mag size. The damage output on it is super good. However, though, the only thing I do not like about it is the recoil. A lot of people can go ahead and control the recoil. If you're a gyro player, you see no problem. But I can see if you're not a gyro player and you're on a phone, it could be really troublesome to go ahead and control the recoil on this. But honestly, if you can, it is a beast of a weapon to go ahead and use. It was even on my top 5 ARs to use in Farlight 84. So I will go ahead and put this at A. Next up, we have the White Dwarf. Now, honestly, White Dwarf is probably one of my favorite ARs in global launch of Farlight 84 because it reminds me so much of the R9. But I don't know. I feel as though the damage is kind of lackluster. Ice is really good, but yeah, damage is really lackluster. I feel as though it doesn't really hit as hard. It has a really bad kick, to be honest with you, as well too. And frankly, I feel as though there is better SMGs out there. At the moment of time, I feel very comfortable putting it at C. That might change. I might put it at B, but I do not see it higher than B whatsoever. As we keep going, I will go ahead and see you know, fix the lesson, all that stuff. But right now, I'll put in the White Dwarf at C. Bar 95, hands down the best sniper rifle to go ahead and use. It hits hard. It's a 2-3 hit sniper rifle, meaning if you would go ahead and hit someone like around 2-3 times, they pretty much are knocked. If you're good with your accuracy, it's a really good sniper rifle. However, though, they did nerf the switch time of sniper rifles and shotguns, so I don't feel comfortable putting an S due to that fact. But I mean, we all play Farlight 84. I mean, I'm assuming since you watch this video, the hipfire in this game is freaking insane, and that's the same thing with the bar 95 hipfire, the damage. I feel comfortable putting it at A tier at the moment of time. That might change later on. We have the shotguns. Now, I will be really honest with you guys, the shotguns in this season are not really the best. Of course, the shotguns are going to be usable, but honestly, you are better off using SMGs nonetheless. If I'm being completely honest, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up the White Dwarf to B, and I'm going to put the Hound that we have right here, I'm going to put that at C. Only because, like I said, like, shotguns are not necessarily terrible, but that switch time, it really hinders them. And the fact of the matter is, though, you are just really better off using any other SMG besides the one that I'm looking at right now. Like I said, we're gonna get to it, but I'll put the shotgun, I'll put the Hound at C. Okay, next up we got the Mad Rabbit. Mad Rabbit, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not terrible, but it also is not good. Again, I feel as though there's way better SMGs in this game other than the Mad Rabbit. Again, we'll get to those guns when we get to those guns, but I mean, it does have a good mag size. It does have a good, somewhat good damage profile. Eyesight is really good as well too, and at endgame is not a terrible choice. So with that being said, though, I think that will be at B tier. Oh, the Defender. Ooh, Defender is basically like a bootleg Stiller Wind. We all know Stiller Wind, great iron sights, is able to go ahead and shoot really fast and output a lot of damage. Defender is like that, but the damage output is a little bit better per bullet, and it shoots a little bit slower to contradict that. Honestly, if you're rocking the sniper, it's not bad, but then again, though, it is definitely not one of my top picks for a sniper rifle. And due to that, I'm gonna put it at C next to the Hound. I'm also gonna go ahead and put the Fanatic there as well too. The Fanatic is the same reason why I put the Hound there. The shotguns in this game are just really lackluster. I don't really see a lot of people using them. Generator is going to be our first weapon in S tier, in my opinion. I feel that the Generator is such a solid AR. Really good fire rate, really good damage, really good iron sights. Mag size is beautiful. It really is a good AR. The only problem with it is the flash. Like the muzzle flash when you don't have a sight on it is terrible, horrendous. It does also have a slight kick on it, but it's not bad whatsoever. I think Generator is hands down one of the best ARs. Jupiter, on the other hand, is the best AR in the game, and I will gladly put that at S tier. Same reason with the Generator. It has a good mag size, it has a really good fire rate, really good damage, beautiful iron sight. The iron sight is really good. It reminds me of the Volt from Apex Mobile, and the fact you can put a grip on it, so you can go ahead and comfortably rock a 4 times and a grip, and it will feel like no recoil whatsoever. This is hands down probably the best AR you could pick up, and I highly recommend using this. Okay, we're almost there. We got the M4. M4 is actually not a bad AR whatsoever. I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, it's kind of like luster. I hear a lot of people talking about the recoil. But honestly, if I would go ahead and pick up the M4, it's not bad at all. I like using it. Is it my top pick? No, absolutely not, but it definitely is a solid AR nonetheless. And in my opinion, I do see myself using this more than the Mad Rabbit and the White Dwarf. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at A tier. I believe this is the Invader, and if that's true, that's gonna be our first F tier entry. I hate the Invader so much. Like, I really want to love the weapon. The damage per bullet is so good, but the fire rate is so slow. I mean, it's really difficult to go ahead and use this weapon up close compared to all the other weapons you have in this game. And even if you want to use it at a longer range, a lot of these ARs in this game are really good at handling fights at a long range, like the Jupiter, Bar, M4. I just don't see myself ever picking this up compared to any of the other ARs, and frankly, I will use an SMG rather than the Invader. It's that bad of a weapon. I would not recommend touching it. MF18 is going to be C tier because the fact of the matter is though, it's bad. Like early, like when you just jump in, it's not a bad SMG, but you definitely gonna see yourself switch it to another better weapon. Porcupine is going to B because it literally is an average weapon. Like, it hits hard. The fire rate for it could be a little bit faster, but then again though, it, like I said, it hits hard, so if they were to do that, it'd probably be busted. But it has a pretty good fire rate, pretty good damage, pretty good mag size, really good iron sights. You can put a grip on it, so the recoil is not that bad whatsoever. But I just feel as though the M4, AK-77 generator Jupiter, I just feel as though those ARs are better compared to the Porcupine. The UMP has to go. I'm gonna put it above. Nah, I'm gonna put it A tier. I'm gonna put it A tier. See, the thing is, because the UMP, the damage is really good, iron is really good. Everything about this weapon is really good, and that's coming from an SMG. All the SMGs pretty much got a rework or a buff. And UMP is one of those weapons I did get a buff, and it's just so freaking good. It's so freaking good. It's a really good secondary besides the shotguns, and I really do enjoy using it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be ballsy with it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it at S tier, because I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put the Uzi. Skip it over to the Mad. We'll go back to the Mad Rat, but yeah, I'll put Uzi at A tier. UMP S tier, Uzi at A tier. I think the Uzi is one of those underrated SMGs that no one's using at the moment in time. It is so freaking good, especially now in the global launch where you can actually put a mag on it. Solid weapon. I need more people using the Uzi. I'm going to put the Mad Rat. I'm gonna put it at high B. You can make an argument, put it in an A tier, but it's definitely not S tier. Now we have the Stellar Wind. Now it comes down to the how to switch to it. They nerfed it because of the bar, you know what I'm saying? Because when you switch to the bar, any of the sniper rifles is really slow. But the Stellar Wind is definitely a really good sniper rifle nonetheless. It kind of reminds me of the SKS from Call of Duty Mobile. If I were to go ahead and rank it, I would probably. I think it's good at being at B. I think having it at B is not bad whatsoever. The VSS, bring that shit over to freaking F tier. It is horrible. From the sight, from the mag size, the damage output is actually not bad whatsoever. But everything else is just, I do not recommend using that AR. That is hands down probably the worst AR in the game. And here it is. I agree with this list right here. Well, 100% where the guns located and all that stuff. I agree with this tier list. If there's anything you think I should go ahead and change within this tier list, be sure to go ahead and let me know in the comment section. But I think this is perfect. I think this is hands down perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want to go ahead and continue watching my work, click on this video here and this video here. And also go ahead and hit that like button. Also hit the description as well too. I go live 6 days a week, and I also post daily on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is your boy Cyber signing out. Peace, y'all. I love you guys.